What if I told you that just 1 week before what was meant to be the most celebrated wedding in South Korea, everything came to a sudden, heartbreaking stop? No scandal, no betrayal, just a wave of grief, deep silence, and a kind of love that's so rare, it leaves a permanent mark on your soul. The story between Shin Min-ah and Kim Woo-bin is one that you won't forget anytime soon, so make sure you stay with us until the end. For years, the world watched them with admiration. Shin Min-ah and Kim Woo-bin, two stars who'd stood beside each other through cancer diagnoses, career halts, public scrutiny, and everything in between. So when word got out that they were finally tying the knot, fans rejoiced. The invitations were sent. The venue, a tranquil seaside retreat on Jeju Island, was chosen for its understated charm. The dress was ready, and all that was left was for the world's most admired couple to say "I do." And then, without warning, it all fell apart. A simple, cryptic message appeared on their agency's social accounts. The wedding had been postponed indefinitely. No explanation. No context. And within moments, the post vanished. But the internet doesn't erase things. That message spread like wildfire. Shock turned into speculation, and speculation quickly morphed into vicious rumors. People whispered about breakups, disapproval from families, betrayal, and secrets behind the scenes. And almost instantly, the target became Shin Min. Suddenly, every old photo, every clip from past interviews, every innocent smile was twisted into something darker. She stayed silent as the world judged her. She didn't lash out. She didn't defend herself. She just disappeared from the noise. Then, 2 days after the announcement, a small closed-door media briefing was held. No lights, no cameras, just a room filled with hushed voices and Shin Min-ah. She spoke softly, her voice trembling but steady, revealing the truth she had been carrying alone. 3 days before what should have been her wedding, her foster mother, her true mother, in every way that mattered, had passed away from a sudden stroke. Though not related by blood, this woman had raised her, shaped her, stood by her through her toughest moments. She had helped pick the wedding bouquet and promised to cry tears of joy watching Shin Min-ah walk down the aisle. And now, just days before that moment could happen, she was gone. Shin Min-ah couldn't fake her way through that. She couldn't pretend joy while her heart was breaking. She wasn't ready to celebrate. She needed time to mourn, to breathe, to be human. And with remarkable grace and quiet strength, she asked the world for just that. Later that night, Kim Woo-bin released a single, heartfelt message. She was her mother in every way that mattered. "We'll take a moment to rest before we celebrate," just as she would have wanted. And just like that, the tone shifted. The cruel voices softened. Angry comments were quietly deleted. People began to understand this wasn't gossip. This wasn't drama. This was raw, human pain. It was the reality of two people navigating love through loss, and choosing to stay together when everything else was falling apart. So what do you think? What is love, really? Maybe this is it. Not the ceremony, not the show, but the commitment. To stand by someone through both celebration and sorrow. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more moments that remind us what real love looks like. Because sometimes, love doesn't need a wedding. Sometimes, love speaks loudest in the silence.